fight continues. May it prepare you. Take it.
Hello. We're doing some more Witch Queen prep. Hey, and straight into Iron Banner. So just gonna start very, very casually. So yeah, hope everyone's well. Yeah, using Destiny. We got Kinetic on the Fodden, Trolls on the Moon, and Kills on the Moon. Defeat Vex, defeat Fallen with Solar damage. Okay, time that should be very easy. Do not have solar Cartesian coordinates. What is that? Very easy way to get solar kills. Okay, I think we're all set. Let's start with a Cosmodrome, that's nice and easy, and then yeah, we'll do Banner on the Hunter. Where's there going to be in the lice? Add density. Top of Skywatch. Do I have to kill was it Fallen? And the Moth. Oh, steps to the Moth Yards. Backaz! We were on Destiny last night doing the end of season mission. All I will say is there was many deaths. When I did it with the randoms that I did it with, there were multiple deaths as well. I think people underestimated the Streakers. A lot of ads though, which was good. I actually like it when there's like high enemy density actually. You have to make more use of your stuff. Okay, right, I need to find some Fallen to kill. Oh, nice. I know you get kinetic weapon kills. I can't aim. Yeah, otherwise, you looking forward to Witch Queen? Wasn't sure if you picked it up or not. You have to take you into some harder content sometime. We've got people, you know, I'm sure would be willing to help as well. Cool mission, last cutscene was brilliant. I enjoyed the cutscene. I thought it was really well done. I just kind of wished we didn't have to wait like multiple weeks for it. I felt that could have been done a lot sooner into the season, but yeah, on the whole, I thought it was a good season overall. I just need like 2 kinetic kills. I've only killed Fallen with hand cannon. There we go. Right, so that's Cosmodrome done. Now we're off to the Moon and Patrols. I'll probably die in this cubby. We're gonna go Soros Harbor. I picked everything up before I started stream. Wanted to make sure everything was ready. But yeah, then we'll do this in Iron Banner. Which continued full on madness. I think so too, to be honest. I think so too. I want to hide this window. Kind of don't want to know how many people are viewing the stream. One of the things I'm doing to help my mental state is not seeing how many people are viewing and just streaming. Just outright. I do need to have Twitch up though, because Twitch is the only place I know how to manage commands. I need to work out how to manage commands on other platforms. Rapid kills of hand cannons. Well, this shouldn't be an issue. It's just been a bit windy. We're not near the coast or anything, and we're not near rivers, so from that side of things, we're okay. We might suffer from like any sort of wind damage, like from trees and stuff. We're in there's quite a lot of wooded areas around here. But otherwise, yeah, not a lot really to kind of worry about. Just got to be a bit careful when we're outside. But yeah, how is it where you are? Is it quite bad? Oh, we had the wheelie bin fly away before, actually. Luckily, the bins are quite full at the moment, so shouldn't be any risk of that today, hopefully. Fingers crossed, at least. It's a chest there. Hello. Cheeky, cheeky. I've got a hand cannon because I still need to kill stuff on patrol, though. Keep an eye on PC time. PC time is actually about the same as yesterday. I need to work out why the temps are getting quite hot. I gave everything a good clean out after stream had ended and everything felt fine. The exhaust fan seemed a bit sticky, like it was a bit clogged, so I just made sure that was like airbrushed through and stuff, but like the PC as a whole was clean. Like it wasn't, like there was no cause for concern. There was no big like dust build-up. Like it just needed like a bit of a dusting, but nothing crazy.
There's nothing out here.
This has collected 11 items. There you go, for all. It's nice when the ogre at the start pops like confetti. Don't have any thrall here though. A lot of acolytes. Pumps were fine. Like I've been using it all day. It's when I think it's more the graphics card. Because the PC has been fine all day. I've been playing. I've not been playing games, but I've been working all day. I think that's probably more the issue, actually. I think it's the actual PC being on all day is the problem, and the heat's got nowhere to go. So the ambient temperature in the room never cools down, even with the window open. Whereas before, I would stream after work, but the room would be cold. Not cold, but like, you know, room temperature. Whereas now, middle of the day now for me, or middle of the evening, the room is fucking boiling. I'll find some fraud. But yeah, otherwise the thermals are okay. So I've got a couple of options, I think. I think maybe replace some of the fans. I could turn off the overclocking on the graphics card. Right, I need to find a new patrol really quickly. There's a scan and a VIP. I was hoping for a Toland one. I think this might be a Toland one.
Greetings, pawn of the queen. Words are weapons. Thoughts, the art of wielding them.
He normally just wants me to go somewhere random. Feel bad for leaving the guy on his own doing the altar, but ultimately that's not what I'm here for. Oh, I want to make it quite far actually. Oh, maybe not that far. George's balked there. Right. Defeat Fallen on Europa with solo damage and kill Vex. Europa. Where's a good spot to get both of them? Probably here. I don't know actually. I think your key is going to be suppressor grenades are going to be kind of key for champions when you're under level. Not champions, they're like I think they're called Revenant Knights. I think they're called or something like that. And one of my friends was worried about because we're going to go straight into legendary campaign, and she was a bit nervous about. Was Anna a bit nervous about it? And I was like, that'll be fine. I think under level it'll be a bit rough, but I think if you're on level, I don't see it being any more difficult than a Nightfall or like an Empire Hunt or anything like that. You just won't be able to like batter your way through it, but it won't be like a GM level. You know, it won't be like crazy hard. Mr. Pyle, exactly. I'm not even worried about that. I think with the right gear loadouts and stuff. I know sort of Light and Dark is coming to an end, so I expect really big boys to be going to the field. Oh, they'll be all behind raids and stuff as well. So like for your day-to-day storytelling, I honestly don't think there's anything to worry about. Biggest Fallen made to kill with Solar. Mr. Pyle, how's your day so far? Hope all is well. Isn't today your raid day normally? What have you got on the plan? But yeah, once the Light and Dark saga concludes for me, I really want like this game to leave the solar system in whatever iteration comes next. I think maybe to know Petra's to help with your friend from Penguin. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad people are getting their Petras in actually. Honestly, I don't think now anyway. I don't think Petras is that difficult. I mean, the only issue I had with Petras was bloody the Morgoth jump. As for any fucking flawless raid I've attempted, it's just anything with a jumping section. Just particularly from a warlock. I'm just one bad, miss button press from utter disaster. Someone else needs 2 GMs to guild, so I might do that over a bit. Not sure. Yeah, just got his final 2 for guilding. I think he just did with Tiddly and Rev. Just watching that. He was doing Proving Ground and the other one I hate. Corrupted. Yeah, that's painful content. Those 2 GMs. I think they're going to buff everyone from level 150. Yeah, so levels, everyone's going to start on base 1350. Like, someone was moaning about that, saying like, oh, what's the point in grinding to max then from the last season? It's just like, starting new content, everyone needs to be on kind of an even kilter. I'd like to enjoy the campaign, so I totally get that. And you get your level advantages for Master Vex, Master Vog now. I'm not, I don't care. But yes, so levels. Then we're going to. I think they're going to. Yeah, so it's just going to kind of scale to like a new flat base. And then what 1500 is what 150 additional. So yeah. I don't think it's the same as Beyond Light. It's nothing crazy. It just might mean like some parts of, if like say you're exploring at the start, some parts of the Throne World are going to be pretty spicy at the beginning. If you go off and explore. If you play through and you gradually level through the campaign and stuff, you should have nothing to worry about. I only got 2 assault. Okay. We'll get these Vex kills, and then we'll make sure we find some Fallen to smack with. I'm trying to work out if there's a good Fallen Lost sector on Europa. But yeah, the campaign should naturally level you up anyway. Or at least up to 1500. We're playing the legendary version to get to, because you're guaranteed to get 1520 gear, and that's going to take a lot of the leveling requirements to get to be raid ready out of the equation. So we'll be over the soft cap by quite a bit. We can start powerful grinding up to 1530 and gradually work our way to 1550. So in theory, by I reckon time the raid comes around, I'll have a character close to 1540, possibly higher. It depends what's available for pinnacles. That changes a godsend. It really is. Like, just to know the fact you're going to get such a big boost past the soft cap is fantastic. And you're not umming and ahhing about what activities you're going to have to do and when you can do them. Oh, that's not an exit. You could just kind of play, and I think the main thing is you can actually enjoy the content of the campaign without having to worry about blitzing through it just to level up. Might as well finish this heroic event. While I'm here, be rude not to. Oh, I'm gonna die. Hate those death chickens, really do. Might get another this time. I don't think this is gonna be heroic, because I think we're taking too long. But I was on my own though, so I've done alright. Maybe if it's kind of give it to me. Ah, rubbish. This guy's just standing there. They're Vex. Right, where's a good Fallen Lost sector? I'm a long way from Ghoul's invasion, so if you recall yourself, marks. Oh, was that in the fire pit? At the... the very start. I think Concealed Void is a Fallen Lost sector. Trying to work out if I should keep a load of rumbles stacked as well. I suppose there's no harm doing that. Did you see the gap? Oh, is it a very... We'll go through TWAB then. We'll do that. Everyone else goes through TWAB on stream.
The Vex are at it again.
We'll have a read of that.
Turning Europa into another machine world. We better
Why not? Oh, what? No, don't try and pile out. Dare you. Ah, don't worry. I've got... The good thing is, I got the link. Oh, at least it didn't time out for too long. Right, cool. Sorted. Right, we'll have a look at that. I'm just going to finish this Lost Sector. And then... the Gambit Heavy TWAB. You want to know why I'm just throwing hammer? I need to get solo ability kills. Actually, no, just any solo kill. I can't just use anything really. Right, we're done. Might as well finish this off. I should just be able to run through, I thought. That's a bit excessive. Oh, it's not letting me through. What's the... Oh, I guess the captain's a prerequisite enemy I need to kill? No. Do I have to kill all the Shanks? I'll just fist my way through that. There we go. Right. Sorry, I just put Discord over that client. Dan! Yeah, well, how's it going? Here's a good thing I did try to hide Discord. Dan, how you been? Alright, no worries, dude. Enjoy Petras and GMs. Where's the big bad? Oh, there's the big bad. Patiently wait for next week. Or impatiently. Right, apparently there's a Gambit Heavy TWAB. We're going to have a gander of that. To make sure nothing else can come up and sneak up and gank on me. Right, actually I'm going to see Elsie first. I want to make sure like I clear that powerful source down. I don't want that to stack up and like potentially lose like a power source for next week. So we'll clear that. I just want to... There we go. Alright. I want to bring that over here. So, right. Just trying to make sure I don't DOS myself because I've got some work stuff up. Right. To the tower. We'll turn all this shit in. But I think that's all the Titan can do. There's obviously quest stuff I want to turn in. That can wait. But Witch Queen on Tuesday, then Elden Ring on Thursday. I know, I'm going to have to wait for Elden Ring. Anyway. Here's the TWAB before Christmas, as it were. Right, so this week at Bungie, we are but days away from the launch of Witch Queen. We're finally here, the last TWAB before Witch Queen. Over the last few weeks, we've been touching on new systems arriving on February 22nd. Picking through some quality of life changes for the rituals you. This is the big thing for leveling up. For rituals you engage with, and for spending time with the team in a full-length Vidoc to set the stage for what's coming. We have a few topics left to cover, but only a few days stand between you and the next chapter of Destiny 2. Season of the Lost is wrapping up this week. No better way than with a final mission to tee up our expansion. Have you played through it yet? No. Well, get in there. We know the Witch Queen is coming, but this is fun, close to the season. Fun close to the season that you won't want to miss. As a note, the team has been investigating a few issues with the activity as it went live. There's a few things like with the cutscenes that kind of fuck up, and people can't see them, so it fucks people's triumphs up. So it's fine. That's hopefully people can sort that out. You may need to play a few times for the quest to complete, and we ask that if you're in matchmaking, please don't skip this cutscene. Outside of that, we also have an exotic ship to cap off the season that will be distributed at a later date to players who own Season of the Lost dating for more updates. Get a free ship every now and again. If you've completed the mission and already reading this top, I'd assume you're gobbling up every bit of information you can before the release. Have we seen the launch trailer yet? I hope so. If not, take a moment to roll the tape and listen to the slick music. If you'd still like to go and completely spoiler free, this is your final warning. Okay, truth be told, I've been replaying the trailer in my head for the last week or so. What does it all mean? We'll find out next week when the expansion goes live. If you're looking for just a little more video content to watch, we also released a fun mini Vidoc exploring the creation of the glaives, the new weapon coming to Destiny 2 with the Witch Queen. God, talking still hard. It's always a pleasure to get the team out to talk about their beautiful creations. I've said it before, but they really do make magic out of math. Multiple teams collaborating through conversation, code, and ridiculous amounts of talent to create the weapons and worlds that you enjoy in Destiny 2. For our final tour before launch, we have a good few goodies in store. The team will be running through the upcoming changes and tuning to Gambit. We'll take a quick glance through the patch notes for the final preview, an update to Twitch Emblem coming next week, and add a fun SteelSeries partnership to talk through. Let's get into it. We really need to find another way to transition from 12 intros, don't I? Anyway. Oh, this is long. Wow. That is... I tell you what, let's skimp on Gambit for now. We'll come back. That is fucking long. Right. Final patch note preview. We'll start with the fun stuff. Final patch note preview. Here's a quick roundup of patch notes for next Tuesday. Think of this as a kitchen sink of patch notes, a little bit of everything. Ritual rewards. Starting with Witch Queen, ritual playlist rewards will be updated to grant ritual specific gear, weapons, mods, armor, and no longer be granting rewards from the general world pool. That's good. One of the pain points at the moment is like if you're going in Gambit, if you're trying to target like a servant leader, you end up with like loads of bloat in your match, you loot after the game, mainly blues, and that's a nice way of tidying up. So getting some ritualistic armor, hopefully we have decent stat drops as well. Would be quite nice. But I think the stat drop might be a bit wishful thinking. Crucible will grant Crucible gear, Vanguard, just pretty much said that. Engram focusing is currently only available on Saint 14 and the Drifter for their ritual specific engrams. That's fine. That can obviously be rolled out as and when. World engrams will continue to be granted at major ranks on ritual vendors, just a little variety. Gambit Crucible and Vanguard rituals will receive updated armor rewards for the new expansion release. These share the same appearance but have a slightly difference in decals and colouring to represent each. That Hunter Crucible armor is really nice though. I really like that. Not sure about the trousers. Me? Hello. We are currently reading a twab. I haven't covered the Gambit part yet. I skipped the Gambit part. Let me grab my lovely Twitch mom. How are you doing? I don't know why I didn't get an alert for the raid though. I am perplexed. I should have got something coming in my ear. I'll have to check that. Point. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I didn't get the alert. I only saw it come up because I saw the green text. Without. But very weird. Very strange. Anyway, back to Twab. Before we get back to Twab, how's your stream? So I forgot if I asked. Sorry, I got on quite late. I kind of worked a little bit longer than I intended to. I just kind of actually did some stuff. I actually did some good stuff today. Nothing hard, but like I had to do a bit of thinking. I think I'm good. I've got a meeting with one of the directors tomorrow. I think I've actually got some stuff to show. I'm quite excited. Nice to have something to do, you know. Yeah, lovely Stash as well. I like Stash. I'm glad Stash came in with a nice raid because you deserve nice things as well. And Stash is a good dude. Glad I can call Stash a friend as well. Anyway, I'm sort of rambling now. Anyway, returning Crucible Max, Eternity and Vostok. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Sieve about that. Vostok, I don't mind actually. I don't mind Vostok. Eternity, I think, is going to anger a few people though. Eververse, no changes. Wait, seriously, what? There's no systematic change to Eververse. There'll be new cosmetic items available for Silver and Bright Dust, but no systematic changes to the experience. It's kind of okay, but are there any new sources about Bright Dust? Oh, here we go. Well, what about Bright Dust? Any change to how players will be acquiring Bright Dust? No. But players will continue to invite us seasonal challenges. So this week's the final drop of the 700 Bright Dust free. So okay, no major changes to Eververse store, but I'm hoping there's more avenues to get Bright Dust going forward, though. Season pass changes. Ice Stat seasonal armor has been reintroduced. That is good. Individual pieces are awarded between ranks 57 and 87. Seasonal engrams have been replaced with focused umbral engrams. 5 in total. Each focus for different armor pieces: arms, legs, chest, class, and head. All umbral engrams are tier 2. The season pass emblem has been removed. But we've introduced the Season Pass Sparrow. Season Pass Scavenger bonuses, which increase seasonal weapon armor and drops chances in ritual activities, have been overhauled. The weapon Scavenger bonuses no longer separated by weapon type or ritual activity. They now apply both to Seasonal Pass legendary weapons and all activities at once. 2 weapon Scavenger bonuses added instead of 6. I've never noticed these like when they're active. The first bonus grants players a small chance to receive a weapon from the ritual activities. The second bonus gives an improved chance. Total drop chance is unchanged from previous seasons, though. It's not the worst map, though. I mean, there's parts of Vostok that I don't like the death in that cave section there, and anything to the if you're looking at B to that right side, I hate. On the whole, I don't mind Vostok as the map. I think Eternity was a bad choice to bring back, though. If they've reworked it, though, and they've made it a little bit less shit, like they've changed, adjusted some of the lanes and stuff, then that might be. Armor Scavenger bonuses no longer separated by the ritual activity. It now applies across all activities at once. 1 Armor Scavenger bonus instead of 3. Like the weapon, a total drop chance for each armor piece is unchanged. Aside from the emblem, no items have been removed from the season pass, only added. A number of rewards such as Glimmer and Legendary Shards have been consolidated to make room for higher stat armor. That's good, I'd rather have that. Glimmer and Legendary Shards are so easy to acquire, and yeah, it's fine. A small amount of upgraded modules have been added. The order some rewards are required have been tuned to accommodate the above changes. Shattered. I knew this would come up. I knew this would be a thing. Sorry, Deli and Striker. Fix an issue where Shadow Thrall and the Shattered Frame were unintentionally granting investment rewards such as Glimmer, Engrams, and XP. As players began to craft weapons and level up season pass, we wanted to ensure game rewards are earned by playing and completing activities. Or hanging out with just friends in patrols while defeating minions of the darkness. Let's grab Snipping Tool. And we'll relevance will target the relevant source. I bet people are people are beating me to it. Well, of course they did. I was late to 12 anyway. This is a good change though. Boss stomps. Adjusted the physics knockback for boss stomps. Thank fuck. It might make shotguns viable. This should result in fewer deaths from being knocked back into objects. That's a really good change. Next week we have a full roundup of patch notes available for you to read through. Time is currently TBD, probably between downtime on Tuesday. But I'll go give you some live reading before launch. There we go. Steel Series Collector Edition. There's an emblem and an emote tied behind that. I think this total bundle is about £215. That's quite a lot. The mouse mat on its own is £64. But it's a really nice mouse mat though. I think I can pass on the headset and the mouse, but I kind of like the mouse mat though. And it's got some RGB lighting around it, which you can plug into a USB, so it's quite nice. Long live the Queen. Oh, that's nice actually. This is the new Twitch sub reward. So giving 2 gifted subs to a streamer with your Bungie account linked to Twitch gives you this. That's a really nice emblem. This was the previous one was bugged for me. I gifted to like Antarctic Wildlife and Stash, and it didn't trigger, and I had to moan at Bungie, and they kind of had to raise a support ticket to fix that. Get out my swamp. These are the release notes for Witch Queen, so that's fine. Bugs with exorcism being investigated, that's been mentioned earlier on. Compass finder rotations. Rotate 2-day rotation on Witch Queen, 4 days. Last chance Bungie rewards. Yeah, log into Bungie / rewards if you're missing anything for completing stuff, and make sure you redeem those before they go away. I think even some of the purchasable rewards, you can still claim those after Witch Queen for like a week or 2. But double check the solid dates. But there's some emblems and stuff as well you can just pick up if you haven't done it. Bungie reward. Oh, have they fixed that shit? Okay, so we're looking forward to kind of current Digressy emblem should complete it before 21st. Weapon cycling, content vaulting, been covered. Movie of the week and stuff we'll skip over, and the artist of the week stuff we'll skip over. That's nice, that embroidery actually. Artist of the week. Oh, someone's made a stag. That's awesome. Soon, we'll just have a look at Soon first. I was thinking the other day of how many of us there have been since 16 seasons of Destiny 2 content, even more. At the space magic goodness, if you turn back the clock to launch Destiny 1, even after so much time, the feeling Destiny release isn't like no other. Obviously, we'll skip that. So, main sentiment is like, yay, thanks for being together. Sorry, I know I gloss over all the sentiment stuff. Right, Pain. Tell you what, I'm gonna get a drink before we start the Gambit stuff. This is gonna be a long ass read, and I might paraphrase my way through this, but this is gonna be absolutely marathon to cover. I'll be right back, and then we'll cover that afterwards. Right, be right back. I'm gonna go freshen myself up. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Gambit. Bloody hell, a lot of Gambit here. Alright. Drifter is hungry not for hire but for the spotlight. Okay, we'll skip that paragraph then. Let's focus on the gameplay as we improve the rituals in Destiny 2. A few months back, the team walked through the first rituals update, focused on trials. When you look back at it, there weren't numerous changes, but the targeted pieces for tuning and adjustment push the health experience. Engram focusing and trials ranks were introduced to help players earn rewards. Even if they weren't winning matches, minor changes to the passages and matchmaking were able to help get more players into trials, and then it dropped off a cliff again. Freelance lab weekends continue to gather valuable data to inform the future of the mode. At the end of the day, trials are still elimination and Saint 14 is still badass. With Gambit or any other mode, we may update in future, but you can expect a similar approach. Today, principal designer Alan Blaine will be joining us to break down our Gambit goals and what changes the team was making to get us to where we want to be. So, the main problem with Gambit generally at the moment is invasions completely dictate Gambit. The first successful invasion in Gambit pretty much wins the game. And then on top of that, power creep has crept into Gambit and you can just obliterate primevals with little to no effort. Like this season, just someone throws status chaos reach as wells, it's game over. You got no chance of like coming back, or if you've got a slight deficit. So we'll see what they've done around that. When we had a Gambit back in Forsaken in 2018, it was nearly 3.5 years ago. We were closing the gap in Destiny Pursuits. We had a lot of places in the game to shoot aliens in the face or juice box, and we had places where we could face off against other guys. But we had no place where you could face off against other Guardians beyond beyond shooting aliens in the face. Fundamentally, Gambit is a PvE horde fight mode, culminating in a race to kill the first boss. Meanwhile, you can throw small or large roadblocks in front of your other team, or invading. Okay, that's the summary of Gambit. Later that year, we had a Gambit Prime, a souped up Gambit with armor pieces playing around, and then it really didn't change much for a couple of years. Beyond that, we streamlined both versions to what Gambit is today, combining some of the best parts of the original Gambit and Gambit Prime without attempting to transform the mode or address much of the feedback Gambit had generated over the years. Over a few months, we've taken a pass on Gambit to address said feedback and realign the mode with some of its original goals. Ultimately, we believe it's important that in Gambit, you can showcase both your skill at fighting in Destiny and the variety of focus in your arsenal. It should be just as inherently fun and rewarding shooting aliens in the face in Gambit as it is elsewhere. A good invader should be able to turn the tide of a match, but a good invader should be no more important than other equally skilled members of the fire team. A good invader does not have to mean a PvP god loaded up with the best tracking one-hit kill weapon. They're going to change something with heavy. That's coming. They're going to do something about heavy. Players defending against invaders should have ample tools to fight invaders without worrying about using up ammunition dealing with tougher enemies. And players should have methods for recovering from a devastating invade. Okay, this is sounding good in terms of where they're thinking. This is starting to sound good. It should be rare that a match is out of your hands as a player, or that the outcome is preordained early in the match. Yeah, okay. Working together with your team to overcome tough enemies, the primeval, high-value target, or an invader should feel as gratifying as a hard nightfall. So, high-value targets can be melted by a fusion rifle in 2 seconds. So this could be okay. So we'll see. Let's see what they do. While we don't always hit these marks, Gambit has had a healthy and stable population. If you look at some of the stats I've seen from people's year-end reviews, Gambit gets little playtime. Like for a lot of people I've seen, like maybe no more than 10%, probably less. Ultimately, we want to make Gambit more appealing to a wider audience by addressing points of player feedback and improving upon what exists without changing the core nature of the mode. Our hope is that it leads to more players engaging for longer. 13% for grams. Well, I would love to know mine, but I never got my email. You know, gotta stop being salty about that. But anyway, Upcoming changes come into the fall into 5 categories: core activity, anime economy, primeval tuning, invasions, and rewards. Core activity changes. These are changes that are all about enhancing teamwork and making mode easier to play and understand. A freelance mode has been added. That's interesting. I don't know if that's going to split the population too much, but that could be interesting. I think it's important for players to feel like they always have a chance of winning, and we see over and over again that full stacks of friends or clanmates have a significant advantage over groups of solo match-made opponents. The modes we have added in freelance nodes to all feel like they end up with more balanced matches and more often, even if as they increase the split and number of player pools. We're investigating ways to remove the need for a freelance node to split population. I hope to have something for you later this year. Does that mean they're going to take away freelance Iron Banner and Trials eventually? Interesting. In the meantime, I guess they're going to do something in the algorithm. If you're queuing on your own, they'll know to place you with someone on their own as well, if possible. And if not, then they'll pair you. In the meantime, the ability to queue for freelance gambit should be very useful. Rotating seasonal selection of curated encounters starting in season 16. In classic Gambit and Prime, you could randomly select. You got a randomly select encounter from a list of 3 for each. I can't talk. You've got a randomly selected encounter from a list of 3 for each enemy race on each map. Some of the common placements is a bit weird. In Beyond Light, due to production issues, we were only able to bring one of the 3 variations forward into the new activity. Those issues have been fixed, and we're now bringing the missing variations forward. So I guess they're reintroducing maps that they took away? Or it's different enemy variants on different maps, something like that. Okay. Playing with a single variation for race map for a year led us to some interesting observation. It's fun to know that Hive on Pacifica means, oh god, those shriekers, and to learn the spawns and master them over time. Maybe not interesting for an entire year, but we'll think it'll be interesting to have a set of rotation spawns for a season over these 3 months. Really master each encounter. So no more shriekers on Pacifica for now, but they'll be back later in the year. Respawn points added for all fronts, selections and maps where enemies could cycle in and out. It can be frustrating to always have to run all the way from the backfield after spawning before you're able to help teammates fight an invader, collect drop modes, etc. It can always be very frustrating as an invader to always spawn in the same location on the same map multiple times in a row. Yeah, this is kind of my thing. It means like if you're an invader, and this is the one pinch point about being the invader, is if you know the map well, you know where the invader is going to spawn based on the rotation where the enemies are. You can just turn around and pop them. Or have the invader camp the entrance to avoid confrontation. More respawn points spread across. Hey, Panic, how you doing? It's currently going through TWAB. More respawn points spread throughout the fronts should help you get back into the action faster and provide for less predictable spawn points during invasions. Players always drop half the modes they were carrying when they were defeated. These can be picked up by anyone, including invaders. Invaders can also drop more motes now. This makes recovery from Roof's Fatal or bad luck in fighting enemies a little easier. Okay, that's good. Because I think one of the things that I get a bit frustrated with in some of the maps now, I forget sometimes on some areas there's going to be a second wave of spawns, and I'll go in, start clearing the side out, say with a super, come out the super thinking I've done, casually then picking up motes, and then there's like a phalanx or something will just spawn behind me and smack me in the face, and my teammates aren't there because they're still clearing, they're dealing with the other wave or dealing with something at the bank. So that's good. Even if I've collected 15, I'm going to have 7 if I die recoverable from the team, so it's not a total waste. Players can be revived by other players 2 seconds earlier, and auto respawn is delayed by 2 seconds. We want to emphasize and reward teamwork as much as possible. Bringing your teammates back and saving them a run is now even easier. That's good. Because often the time you'd like, say, wait for your respawn time. Someone will come over and the respawn will put you back in. So, got caught back in 15 minutes for say boring workday. That's alright. Appreciate you taking time out to come in. Okay, this change should also reduce the frustrating moments of teammates being forced to spawn. Yeah, no. That in a single. I'm reading ahead too much. But yeah, that is one of the most painful things on a death. When your teammate dies and you run in front of their drop mode, stop for a second to revive them. All shields have increasing resistance to non-matchmaking and damage types. That might be potentially frustrating. It's not going to be as severe as match game, but we want a way to promote build crafting and teamwork. So that could be interesting. So that might mean that rather than going, right, let's take in the most powerful debuffed weapon, like say fusion rifle in now. Something like Risk Runner could be useful if there's loads of arc shields, just to pop shields, and then if you coordinate with your teammates, so someone breaks shields and someone hits a rocket or something. That could be good. Rules of Gambit node added to this launch screen. Numerous Gambit specific hints have been added to the load screen. Gambit can be a bit opaque to newcomers, so this should give them a leg up. There are experienced players who still don't know how to play Gambit. Sorry. I don't think any amount of info will tell people. Primeval's ready. Stop trying to grab 15 and bank that shit. Anyway. Okay, this is about blockers, I guess. Well, we didn't do anything drastic. We didn't do any drastic adjustments here. We have a few tweaks we think will increase interesting decisions when sending and battling blockers, and hopefully remove the feeling of helplessness as you pour ammo into 3 knights as all your motes drain away. 10 mote phalanx blocker has its health boosted a bit. Yeah, good change actually. The phalanx blocker is very weak, very easily to dispatch considering you're putting in 10 and investing 10. While they're a good positional change with their shield and knockback, we felt that they weren't quite tough enough for their moat cost compared to the knight, so we've increased health. Good decision. God, they made the 15 tough, and 15 moat block against stasis attack. We originally planned to pull its health down some as we felt it was a little too big for 15 moats, but with the ammo changes below, we didn't find the current health erroneous in playtesting. We did think it'd be more tactically interesting with a stasis attack without necessarily making them more deadly or a bit hard to kill. So you need to be tackling them from range. Well, I suppose there's no knockback now, so you can still push them with shotguns if you wanted to. I can see that one in practice. Okay, moat drain from multiple blockers continues even if the opposing team is in primeval phase. This will help the team that is behind get to the primeval a little quicker. It's never felt great to send over 4 blockers only to have the enemy team ignore them while they gap. Yeah, agreed. I don't know. It's the things. Yo, Mike, how are you? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. In a close match, I suppose in a close match it wouldn't matter too much. But I suppose it gives the other team if they're miles behind, it gives them a chance at least to catch up. So it's not horrendous. Okay, again, we need to see it in practice. Moat drain is paused if any player is near the bank and engaging blockers. Okay. It never feels great to have your moat draining away while you're poor enemy primary enemy to free taken knight. Yeah, because you've run out of special, which has normally been my issue with Gambit. Okay, so how are they going to address the ammo economy then? Our goal for these changes is to make more predictable and equal baseline for spatial and heavy ammo among all players. We'll be watching both feedback and analytics around ammo gain and usage rates. We'll continue to make tweaks if these aren't enough for the fair matches. So I want to see also like making sure people do specking for scavenger and stuff like that. But when completing a front, a chest containing a small amount of special and heavy ammo spawns in the middle of the front and can be looted once by each player. You managed to get a Worm God. So I'm now a punch bonk hammer. I'm just going to warn you now, Worm God has a tendency to break as much as Telesto. So there'll probably be something in Witch Queen that will break Worm God again. But it's very good. But again, tends to break stuff. It times out of 20 seconds after initial interaction, so you can't do that. Okay, that's fine. That's time for players to get to the chest and enough time for a player not to spawn it too quickly and like you miss out. So that's good. Killing a high value target spawns 1 normal heavy brick for each player. Okay, so it encourages people to keep the primeval, the high value up for other players to get there. During the primeval phase, ammo chests spawn in one of the fronts every 6 seconds. Okay, that's good. This replaces the regular front ammo chest, but you still need to be able to find them in time to go grab it. Limited special ammo bricks can only be spawned from enemies. If you have finder mods equipped... Wait. Limited special and heavy ammo bricks only spawn from enemies. Oh, if you have to have the finders for them, okay. Other ammo exotics such as perks such as Aeon Cults still work. Okay, so you can potentially use Aeons to finish yellow bars to get ammo. Have they spoke about invading yet? Oh, invading's right at the end. Primeval Fight. Primeval Fight is ultimately challenging Gambit. It should feel like an epic boss fight and be long enough for the opposing team to get off some invades to counter a strong DPS. It should have more to do with than simply burning the boss as quickly as possible and turn in place, kill envoys every once in a while. Its boss mechanics shouldn't be complex, but should require about as much tactical as a high-end strike boss. So you basically have to kind of know your stuff in terms of like what your best melts are, but still. Primeval Health and Slayer stack bonus returned. Burning the boss after 3 rounds of Envoy should be as easy as it is now, but burning him after just 1 or 2 rounds should be significantly more work. In terms of fusion rifle, at the moment you can just burn. You can just kill everything with fusion rifles. Everything burns, so this is good. It means the stacks are more valuable. Because at the moment, you don't have to burn any envoys to slay a primeval. They do help. But almost like, with the right setup, you don't need to. Envoys now spawn with friends out of the fronts rather than in the bank area. They have reduced health and are no longer affected by Slayer attacks. They have varied elemental shields. Killing the envoys will get the to get Slayer stacks will require movement, dealing with the enemy envoys protectors and dealing with the elemental shield. I wonder if it's going to be varied shields then, because I don't know, they're mainly void. Envoys put an invulnerability shield on a primeval. That's good. Random ads don't do that though. You must kill them both to remove it and damage the primeval, forcing your team to go out, and invade. Wait. Am I reading the term? Have I missed something here? Oh, when it says invade, does it mean go out and kill the other I might be lost on that point there. Envoys respawn at 30% of the primeval's damage done. That's standard. This increased by 10% every envoy spawn. And envoys stop spawning after the 5th spawn. Yeah, this sentence doesn't make sense. I'll get back to it. Here. Envoys put an invulnerability shield on a primeval. You must kill them to both remove it and damage the primeval. That makes sense. Forcing your team to go out and invade. Surely that means to go out and clear the additional waves of ads that the envoys have spawned? It's just the use of that invade terminology is weird. It's a bit strange. I think I get it, but I don't think it's quite right. The primeval servitor boss is removed since its custom shielding mechanics conflicted with the new mechanics. Good. Hate that boss. Maybe someone has to invade. Yeah, that might be it. That might be coming up. It's weird. It's a weird sentence. So you can get the Malfeasance crystal off any primeval kill now. So perfect. You don't have to wait for the ball of meat. With the chain changes above, the moats phase is significantly quicker and the primeval phase longer. So you should expect matches to be just about as long as they are now. That's good. And we'll be watching to make sure they aren't too long or too short. Invasions. As we said above, the good invader should be able to turn the tide of a match, but a good invader should be no more important than the other members of the team. We don't want a single good invader to completely dominate a match outcome, and they certainly can right now. However, we still want a good invader to be able to delay a strong PvE team from finishing off their primeval. Level advantage is now disabled for the PvP invader. Good. It's always been like this since start Beyond Light. Surprise. One of the moat phase invasions have been removed. Invasions can now trigger at 1480 thresholds. That's good. So there's no early invasion now. 25. Primal phase invasions are unchanged. Yep, that's fine. I think that's every damage per cycle, so every third the invasion portal triggers. Invasions can no longer be saved up. Good. There's been times where people stack up their invasions if they're miles ahead, and then you save it for the primeval phase, and that's really shitty. So yeah, so use it or lose it. Good. Invader can no longer see how many motes enemy players are carrying, and player nameplates fade out when the invader is aiming down their sights. You can see players through walls, just not while you're engaging your rocket tracking or using your sniper zoom. We found a bug for how the primeval heal effect was being applied, which, depending on the sequence and timing of kills, would heal the primeval somewhere between 5 and 35%. We fixed it. Now the invader kills heal the primeval exactly 27%. So not a third, but still that's a significant chunk though. That's a consistent chunk. So invading post primeval summon is actually important, whereas now it's completely redundant. This sounds like a lot, but actually it's less than optimal amount. Wait, this sounds like a lot, but it's actually less than the optimal amount prior. We will be watching feedback analysis very closely on this one, and we'll retune as necessary. So essentially, Army of 1 will fully heal the primeval, even right at the very end. Again, rewards now. Gambit is the second of the core rituals after trials to get comprehensive engram focusing options. We'll have a look at what's in here. So I might actually be able to get that God Roll Servant leader now. Just focusing on it, so I'm going to be saving my Gambit engrams for that. What I am worried about is if they are engrams, I'm hoping these are umbrals and not like trials where it's got its own dedicated engram system. That umbral rituals real estate at the moment is kind of tight. I'm worried about that getting bloated. You're confusing the fuck out of the I know. The closed captioning thing, I don't know if it's because of my accent or I don't articulate myself properly and I'm reading it as I see it, but it's probably a me thing. Probably me not being able to talk properly. Anyway, where were we? Okay, you focus Gambit engram for either armor or weapons for 10,000 glimmer and 50 shards. That's not expensive. Gambit weapons include Cloud Freezer, Bottom Dollar, Tyranny System, Borrowed Time, and Summoning. Borrowed Time's a submachine gun that goes under the radar, but it's very good if you can get a good one. Brand new Gambits are drop only for the single season and they're available for focusing afterwards. Perfect. We expect to expand the Drifter's focusing options further during the coming seasons. I saw Stephen Ray in Alcatraz? Oh, in the closed caption, sorry. Other Drifter changes. Oh. Get that Bad Omens before that goes away. That's a default god roll from him. If you don't have it in your collections, Bygones and Trust, they're sunset, but they're still decent if you want to pick those up and redeem them from collections because they're fixed. They should be fixed roll, or maybe they're not actually. But definitely pick up Bad Omens before the end of next week. It's funny because his real accent is an American Texan. Howdy. End match drops. There's a Gambit memento for weapon crafting that can drop after any match. Old Gambit shaders and now have a small chance of dropping. That's good for people who are new to the game. Yee fucking ha! Well, howdy, partner. Primal Service and Cosmetic drops can now drop at the end of any match. Again, good for anyone who's missed out on those in the past. And the furtive shell goes can now drop at the end of any match. Good. That's good for anyone who's missed out on all the stuff from Forsaken onwards. I guess you can expect to find more, which was getting treatment throughout the year, but we don't currently have any specific dates just to share yet. Future and Gambit Labs. Yeah, he thinks eagle-eyed readers might notice missing from the above, but don't fret, we have a timeline for future changes. The Gambit daily bounty objectives are generally fine, but some of the repeatable bounties have some erroneous completion requirements. Yes, grenade kills. Fuck it. Fuck those ones. We're taking a pass on these, and they won't come all at once. Sometime in the season, we'll be adjusting the completion amounts for the Gambit repeatable bounties. Weapon kill drops from 25 to 15. Good, because you never get primary weapon kills when people are throwing grenades and rockets and stuff. It's almost impossible to get primary weapon kills in Gambit. Melee and grenade kills down from 25 to 5, perfect. Super kills down from 15 to 10. That's hopefully should help for the stasis ones, because the stasis ones, Jesus, painful. In season 17, we're making additional changes to. We're adding 3 new bounties throughout the year, and we're also adding bounty specific to like 3.0 updates. Okay. Gambit Labs Invasion Edition. We also have a couple of Gambit Labs that play with some of the core invasion concepts. These will run for 1 week each and will take over the Gambit nodes. Invasion swap. Okay. This lab's variation plays around who gets to benefit from the triggered invasions. During the remote phase, instead of opening up your own invasion portal at 1480, you instead open up your. That's interesting. You open up your invaders in portal instead. Okay. We expect this to be completely disrupt the accepted method of how and when to deposit and invade. We're looking forward to seeing the clever strategies and counter strategies you will develop. It might lead to people stacking moats then. So knowing that an invader's going to come over at 40, people drop 4 rounds of 15, completely stack their bank, given the other team a choice of, well, do you clear the bank, drain them while they're getting drained, or does the invader come over straight away and rely on the 3 people left to clear the bank? So that could be something. We expect this to completely done that one. Moat Thief. Fundamentally, the original concept of the invader as a guardian has taken terror, overpowered and dangerous, something new to have to fight. While this is very compelling, we don't believe it's the only compelling invader fantasy. We believe the sneaking Moat Thief is worth exploring too. Maybe there are more. Normal moat drain from having 2 blockers is disabled. Instead, every second invader, okay, that's from Gambit Prime then. Instead, every second the invader is invaded, 1 moat drains directly from your bank into the invader's bank. Oh, they've incorporated trials into this as well. What about trials and what's next? Fear not, trials fans. While our main focus for season 16 is Gambit, we still have some fun changes planned. As we discussed earlier in the season, we're going to continue to liberally schedule Capture Zone and freelance weekends, as well as a few reputation updates coming. For season 16, we're moving a schedule of 7 maps for the season, 1 of which you'll get to decide. Okay. Expect a survey to come out in the next few weeks for a vote on the final map. We also have some adept reward changes coming for season 17. We'll preview those later in the season. What's up next? We're still ironing out these details. We do not have anything to share today. Not even a lore drop. However, we are planning to make the next 4 seasons a banner year for rituals, and we hope season 17 will spark the joy of everyone. We hope all guardians that love or fear Gambit give the mode another try once the Witch Queen launches. We've really enjoyed playtesting it, and we're going to be listening to your feedback and making some adjustments. Calculator, yeah. Okay. I think on the whole, it addresses all the pain points that I spoke about at the very start of that, which were invasions being too prominent, dictating the match, primevals being an absolute joke to melt, and yeah, that's quite a spicy top. Cool. I didn't feel I'd be taking up a lot of time reading that. That was actually a lengthy old read. Right. So I've locked everything down that potentially is good. So I'm just going to clear out the crap. I need to go through Light GG and work out what I want to keep. Let's lock that Wolftone boat. Okay. I ran everything in my inventory through Destiny recipes and it recommended all these, so I'll double check those. Do that. Right. Change character. I said I was going to do some Iron Banner, but I haven't got around to that yet. I'm still bounty grinding. Yeah, definitely everything's done now, right? change character. Go to the Warlock. So while that's loading up, this came through the door today. I'm going to take this power cable out of it. Ah. There you go. My Witch Queen collector's edition came through. And it's got this. There's a ghost on the thing. Hey, Feral. Yeah, this came through. What's quite cool about it, I don't know if I can show this without it being weird. But you turn it on. And it's got these like green lights that you calibrate. So when you get to like when they all light up in full, it plays something. I'm gonna take this headset off a second so I can hear it. But yeah, you turn all these dials. Oh, it's already tuned in. I don't know if you can hear this. I'll put it here. But yeah, that's the only thing that's played so far. It's only done the Sab-Theme song through that. It seems to say that there's multiple messages, but I've not triggered those yet. So, do I want to do? I do actually want to do that. I also want to do banner. Can we set some time maybe at the weekend to do some of that? Is that alright? I want to kind of not make sure I chunk out bounties, and I'm going to use the rest of the time to farm Lake of Shadows. Repeatedly. That's my plan, if that's alright with you. Right, Kinetic, Fallen, Rolls on the Moon, rapidly defeat stuff to the moon and back. I kind of want to get the pain point of Iron Banner out of the way as soon as possible. Yeah, watch. Yeah, I definitely want to do some GMs. I think like for cause, I bought some actually using the etheric spirals. So I had loads of enhancement prisms, and as you can see now, I have no enhancement prisms. But they're so easy to come by. But yeah, I think Lake of Shadows will be quite quick, so if we can do some of that on Saturday. Wait, yeah, I can do that. I was going to say I can't do Lake of Shadows because of the Gilded Bourbon. It's the rotation this week. Alright, so we can ignore the Hive. There's normally Fallen here. Oh wait, they're all full. Oh fuck. I know where to go. There's normally a load of Fallen in here. I think they respawn as well. We're about to lurk and get some food. Nice. What's the plan for food then, Feral? I need to think about my time though. I don't have a lot of free time. Between work and stuff, and obviously like people have said like book me in for things. So like, oh no, I need to kill him with kinetic. Fuck. That was done. No free spicy grenade. Don't know yet. Ah, right. Right, let me just kill. Give me 1 sec, Feral. Let me just tuck myself in here a second. Let's click on Twitch. If you don't already, please go follow Feral. You'll find her playing Ark or World of Warcraft. And yeah, last team playing Ark. Okay, so go check Feral out. So Feral's awesome. Oh, Feral, didn't realise you raided. Why aren't the alerts coming through? Weird. Yeah, sorry, Feral. I don't know why my alerts aren't working. Because Grammy hosted earlier. And literally nothing in my headset. Maybe I have to like reapply them or something. Okay, 1 sec. Right, got ya. Wanna play some Gambit? Hey, you ought to be talking about Gambit. Cammy scoffing at that comment. Ah, very funny, very funny, very funny, very funny. Bye. We won't ever see her again now. Yes. Right. Right, to the moon. I'm hoping all the stuff I picked up is really quick. Patrols on the moon and... okay. If you want to give anyone resting bitch face, that's how you give someone resting bitch face. just imagine just Cammy just scowling. Just your fucking scowl. I don't say it often. I should actually say what channel, what I'm sure. Although, like, I know a lot of people here on Twitch. I'm actually on Facebook Gaming now, and I'm on YouTube as well. I pop the main links in Discord these days when I go live. So, wait. So there. I will learn how to do that, so that goes across all of the socials and stuff like that. Actually, but I haven't had the chance to work out how to do commands and stuff on YouTube and Facebook yet. So there. Oh, the butt doesn't wiggle on the chat window that I've got. That's a shame. This isn't get ready. I do love Aladio's emotes. That's the one sad thing I don't have anymore, is I don't have emotes anymore. I think I can maybe still do the channel emotes. Maybe. That's a spicy one there, Mike. Yeah, spam your emotes. Go nuts. Right, combatants killed. That should be Toland.
I shall be your Virgil once again.
Don't send me miles away.
I have decided to impart upon you some knowledge. Listen.
Wait. You just told me to get underneath. Oh, there.
One wonders the effects of the pyramid. If they had existed in its shadow for so long,
Oh, there's a material one over there.
Where did they take them?
Rapidly defeat enemies. Okay. Is it Thrall again? Shit. Might have to do more than one wave. What, a single throw, a single throw. Right, the only patrol's done. Just need to get a hand cannon kills. Alright, done. Double check, nothing left. Alright, last character. And then we do banner. I'm really not looking forward to banner. Banner's just a fucking sweat fest at the moment. Okay. Fallen again. That's a kills, hand cannon kills, easy. Like, I think I've done alright in terms of stacks. Like, I know I can get some more. So I've got all these quests here still. It depends how many space we've got. Someone, Kemi invited me into a team, so I don't know how much space she's got. Yeah, it's hard to pin me down. People just ping me for stuff. Like, I don't know if you saw it, like houses ping me for stuff as well. Yeah, it's hard to lock me down. It's not like I'm booked up for anything or anything like that. It's just like people just like ping me over Discord and stuff and just say like, "Do you want to do something?" They normally say like, they sort of give me a bit of a shout and I say, "Yeah," and I come to say, "Yeah," and they. But generally, if I'm not doing anything, I'm normally free. Like now, I'm just doing some specifically boring shit like farming. There's no fallen here. Last time I got an instance where the enemy was moving against each other. That's why I'm always coming to Skywatch. Yeah, I know. There's people in the Discord as well, though. You can always ping someone there. Because like when Witch Queen comes out, I'm pretty much just I'm out of commission for 2 weeks. I've got to get day one ready as well, so I'm so. It's one of those weird ones where I am available, but sometimes not available, and stuff for random shit. Normally, I just sort of say if anyone wants to do anything, just give me a shout. Skywatch is definitely a good place. There's no ad density in like I did the Forgotten Shore like for a bit yesterday trying to find stuff to kill and it wasn't anything. I was waiting for public events, so I was trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But yeah, Skywatch was boring, and so's the like opening area, whereas Forgotten Shore and the like the steps. But yeah, Skywatch is fun. At least there's stuff to kill. Hand cannon kills are done, I believe. So it may just be the fallen kills. This should be hand cannons now. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't think anyone should rush. But yeah, we're trying to go for like a 24-hour raid clear, so we're trying to expedite as much as we can. I don't think it's going to be too painful. I'm just debating whether I bother streaming our attempt, because I think there's also going to be teams that are pushing for world first, and I think they're the streams that people are going to be wanting to watch anyway. But also, like, I just kind of want to relax and do it. I don't want to like get distracted with chat. I could like just stream it no camera and just leave it on and not worry about it. And just say like, I'm raiding, leave me alone kind of thing. I'm quite close to getting a loud lullaby actually. I might as well do that. No, neither have I. Just been either let down by teams going into it very lackadaisically. And I think that was the Vault of Glass one was annoying because the team didn't regroup after we decided to go get some sleep and then come back. And that was one I know we could do, and trying to get everyone back together again was painful. And was annoying. I ended up having to go to LFG trying to find people just to at least kill Atheon. And then people would just come in trying to nab Atheon kills and didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And I just like stormed off in a huff. Ooh, 1300 though. Is there stuff that you still need to chase, Mike? You want to get done before the end of season? I just kind of find like it's when I offer help and stuff, like no one takes it up. But then when I'm not interested or I don't have the I'm not looking to do helps at the time, that's when people ask. I think that's the thing that frustrates me a little bit. I think that's just the way of the world. It just happens. It just happens that way. I might have done this try without realizing, or just apparently without realizing. I'll check. Yeah, I did. I finished it. All right. Oh, I want to get some waves done because I wanted to get that loud lullaby. So I should actively participate. Who knows? I might get a good apostate at the same time. I mean, if I learn how to play properly, it might be useful one day. We'll do like teachers of the new raids as well. So don't worry about doing it in contest mode. A day one clear is literally like the last albatross around my destiny neck of things I want to knock out. And then I can say I've done everything in this game possibly has to give me. No, Grammy, that's not your fault at all for DSC. I didn't want to bring up DSC because you were here. I think I've spoken to you about my feelings about that DSC run. I think what. Again, my fault for procrastinating on it and not putting a team together. You invited me in. That was fine. Again, that's on me for not pre-planning and coming into it very casually. I think my side is I might have spoken to Cammy about it recently. That's why. The one warning sign I had it was going to be a disaster was the opening encounter. You'd fallen back, and this, the really tough section, a bit on where you have the jump, the chasm. That's fine. If someone fell back there, that's not the issue. The issue I had was when I said I'm gonna go back and spot for Grammy. Can someone come back and help me? And the rest of the team are fucking around and not paying attention. I needed someone to literally be anchors for me, so I knew where to go. And no one bothered doing that. And that was only my first run of the route. I barely made it myself in contest mode over there. And I was like, well, I'm going to go back. Can someone just stand at one of the points and show me where to go? And, you know. But no, don't think anyone bothered doing that. And then I think the final frustration was when we were doing A-tracks, kept on saying to someone, oh, don't push the shanks, they'll melt you. Always ran up to the shanks and died. And I was just like, at that point, I was just kind of done. Because I was alive, trying to snipe the shanks, or was trying to take them out with a solar scout or something at range to bust the shields. And at that point, I was kind of fucked and was like, nah, done. Fog was disappointing just from a standpoint as that team could have done it, but he just didn't regroup. Demise, yo! I saw you've got Forbidden West to crack on with. Right, activity done. Right, I'm out. I'm gonna go get my lullaby. That activity kills my fucking friends from the stream. That's what we get for raiding with professionals. That's anything involved and they wouldn't listen. Like, I know, like, you know, in a strike you can be a battle tank as much as you want. But contest mode, you kind of need to be a bit more... Like, I'm squishy. I take damage. I know, I hurt. Am I ready for day one? Day one of the launch, yes, for sure. They knew, and I was the one that had the... Oh, you didn't want to clear Vogue. Yeah, we didn't go into Vogue assuming the encounters would be the same, but when we realised they were... Oh, I could probably pick up one more patrol. Oh, fuck it, I'll do that later. I don't want to get into banner now. It's been a while, we've been kind of fucking around a lot. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to go to the tower. And then I'll reconvene with Cammy. To see where they're at. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, it's similar enough to work out. I think the only major change that threw a lot of people was Atheon. I think people went into Atheon thinking like, oh, there's going to be 7 oracles there, and people didn't thought they had to shoot the outside ones with the inside ones. Oh yeah, I'm reading day one. Yeah. Me, Cammy, Pyle, one of Pyle's friends, a guy I met from LFG a while back, and his friend. That's my lot. We're actually going to do Master Vogue tomorrow just for a bit of practice and get used to each other and stuff like that. I played with Cammy and Pyle loads now. What's first solo?
Underway.
Yeah, I want to get that first 24-hour clear done. Like it's just been a thing that's been particularly. I think DSC was the first one I was like, right, this time I'm definitely getting it. But yeah, it just annoyed me that it didn't come together. The day after was probably worse actually than we experienced on the day one itself, Grammy, for me. And I think what was the hardest thing about the realization of going through it was going through my friends list and going, this person won't be able to do it, this person won't be able to do it, this person won't be able. And it wasn't from like an ability standpoint, it was from a time standpoint as well. And it's getting to a point of like narrowing people down of then it's like, fuck, I'm running out of people. Or like knowing that certain people are going to be in established teams already, or they have their team sorted out. And I'm not the type of person that likes to reach out to people for stuff like this. Saying like, hey, Want to come do a day one raid and stuff like that. Even for anything, like I'm always a struggle for trying to, you know, wanting to ask people to play with me and stuff like that. And honestly, in most cases, I tend to default to LFG because I jump in, no chit chat, get my stuff done, come out. And never really had a problem with LFG for that in that standpoint. Definitely people that say they can do one thing in LFG and then can't. That's always been fun to find that out. That happened a lot with Grasp of Alvarez recently, like saying like, looking for a quick master clear, know what to do, come ready with weapons and stuff like that. Guy turns up under light, can't do shit. And it's just like, I think ability wise he was fine, he couldn't stay alive, just too squishy. That's kind of like, it's shit. If you do that, don't do that, because it really pisses off the people who you're trying to get through. I think it's one thing to help a friend who's low light, get them through something, because you're going in with that expectation already, but someone asks for like a quick clear and stuff like that, please respect their choice. It sound mean, but it's fact. I'm just bringing that. I want to kind of have a bit of a varied loadout today, actually, from doing banner. I don't want to just default to CQC and the hand cannon. Might want some pulse action in this.
She wanted to express herself, so I gave her a thumbs up.
I'm not going to use the headstone one. I need to go from my palindromes, actually, not palindromes, my lunas, and start narrowing them down. I've got 7 AS lunas and I don't need 7 AS lunas. I think I'm just going to keep one for Crucible and one for PvE. Go back Kingsfall memories as well. Yeah, I jumped into Kingsfall far too late anyway. I joined I think the month after it came, Kingsfall dropped. No, 2 months after. Would have been November. And then January was the first time I attempted King's Fall. And I was like, what's a raid? I'd already kind of casually leveled up. I think I'd done up to Regicide at that point. Then stopped playing and played Star Wars Battlefront. And then my friend, I wasn't going to come back to Destiny. Then my friend said, oh, you should try this SRL thing if you like Destiny. I said, oh, no, I like it. I just didn't really know what I was doing. And I got to killed Oryx and I'm done. Like, oh, did you do the raid? I was like, it's a raid. I clicked in the raid, launched it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm on my own here. And then I found a group on LFG, who were doing a Sherpa run for Kingsfall. 5 people had never done it before, and 1 Sherpa. It took like, in total, 12 hours. But it was fun though. The start of the raid involved a shopping trip for me. Grammy, thank you for the Patreon, by the way. I'll double check everything's syncing and stuff like that, and make sure that all like your roles and stuff are sorted in Discord. Actually, no, you're on mod anyway, so it doesn't matter. You'll see everything. But ignore me. Yeah, you don't want to be carrying on day one. You want kind of people to know, and I think this was Cammy's point as well. Like she said, like I don't want anyone coming in who says that they play PvP but they're a gamer, coming in to a raid with a loadout like this, for example. Not sniper shotgun. And I think that's fair. But I kind of feel like in a GM experience, a lot of people when I was looking, actually, when I was trying to find a team before, like say Grammy pulled me in or something, were looking for low mans, and I've never done low mans, and I've never been interested in doing low mans. But now, Cammy and Part have been doing in Valadio, Antarctic Wildlife. They sort of said, oh, you should try it. And I'm like, no. But then I'm kind of like, I've got a bit of a bug for it now. And they're really happy and proud of us when they do it. So I'm thinking, there's going to be a sense of achievement doing this. And so maybe, what's the harm in, signing up and learning how to do like a 3-man Last Wish or a 3-man Vogue or 2-man, Atheon or something,
Just to confirm, you'd like to call Katie Duffy?
No, I don't. No. No.
I won't. Do you like to...
One, don't dox my friends. And I'm going to take this off and charge it. yeah, why watched it? Why don't why more? I mean, I would like to speak to Katie. I haven't spoken to Katie in ages. She's actually awesome. She was my neighbour at university in Hall's residence. I haven't spoken to her for ages. I realised I could do a good at PvP with a bow and my punchiness. Bows are in a good place in Crucible. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, they're too strong," but I don't think bows in of themselves are too strong. I kind of feel where bows are problematic. It's very easy to if you're pretty skilled with it. You can go from a bow and switch to a hand cannon in a blink of an eye, and it effectively looks like you one tap of a bow. That's where bows are pretty nuts. And the Monarch's a bit too suppressive. I think the burn effect in Crucible's a bit too strong, but I don't think the bow itself's a problem. I think it needs to be just to take time to be toned down slightly. And I pinged you about Wishender as well. Like asked like where you were with that as well. Can you do me a favour, Cal? Can you just ping me with some of the stuff you want to get done before the end of the season? Yeah, I do. I was going to just go to the toilet, Cammy, and I'll jump in. Sorry, I'm just being distracted and reading chat. But yeah, carry on with what you're doing. I'll pop into Discord in a sec. About 5 minutes or so. Sorry, Cam. Right, be right back.
Eververse isn't just a title, it's a promise.
Alright, let's regroup with these guys. There we are.
Eververse isn't just a title.
You have 266 times in your vault, it's a fucking mess. 266 times in your vault's good. I'm 450, you got 460 maybe. Jeremy, thanks for the host again. Oh wait, good night, what? You getting off? Wait. I did nap, okay, night Grammy. Doing nap. And yeah, I'll give Grammy a shout before she goes. Gotta get that done. Go follow Grammy if you don't already. Grammy is awesome sauce. Right.
She said she wanted to express herself, so I gave her a thumbs up.
I'm assuming on Xbox chat. Do you think everyone doing is GM? He leveled for it. Lake of Shadows is easy enough. Jeez, grab me.
Eververse isn't just a
Yeah, delete everything.
it's a promise.
Alright. Okay. Hal, I'm sorry, I'm waiting to see what you said here. But like, I think most of the stuff we can do, the rest of the stuff might be tight to get done in one weekend. I do want to farm a lot of GMs for Witch Queen. And the other thing I was going to say was, if we can get a team together, maybe we can do it. But also, are you leveled for a GM? Human can chat. Yeah, definitely can. She's with Xbox peeps, so it's gonna be Xbox chat. Win. I want. Snipe that party. Of course, that's not working. No, not in there. Wow, where are they? Ah! Think I need to be invited to that party. Private party? Why have quick mute though? Figure that out. Oh, I can't. wait for their game to wrap up and join. So how'd you get the solar plexus mod? Get lucky at Ada or Banshee. They'll be on like a daily rotation, so you kind of gotta get lucky when they come around. If it's the one from the well, like one of the well mods, it might be at Mara. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you. Get your 300k damage for worm, gotta build it right. Also look at things like I think I'll double check in a second. Oh, I should check now. I have time. Mods. I think it's in combat stuff. Solar plexus.
Iron Banner.
Can he see it? I've got all the mods. I can't find it.
Victory is yours for the taking.
Do you know what kind of mod it is? Is this Charge of Light or is it a Warmind style build?
You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. 2 down. Zone
Shot me behind the wall. Cheers. Love to see it. I'll give it a trouble actually.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost.
Almost a second away from getting it. We might get it though. No, we lost B.
Opponent took the lead. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
I got absolutely shredded on that lane by no time. See if we can gank someone coming out of there. Well, I'm fucked. Maybe not. Nice, whoever saved me. Ash, good shit, dude. Ah. God dang. Ash is just like, I'm in his backpack at the moment. Curious how that Dustfield formed a crystal.
Zone C lost. That's 2. 3 down.
Oh, I was in Viz. Scheisen.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Light versus light.
Can't believe Mr. Baitbrush. Should have tried to find a better escape there, but fine. Wanted to make sure I got my super off, get my ability kills out. Actually, that's what I'm here for, is ability kills.
5 minutes left. Sound tactics so far.
Those as well. Protect us. Didn't quite get enough for that gap. Like I wanted to. Gonna keep him off the heavy.
Zone C lost.
How did Tamaraza kill me before it detonated? What the fuck? Crazy. Crazy talk. Got you, Ash.
Zone C captured. Zone
Spawn me.
advantage
Hey,
is
I don't want to be. I don't want to be here. Get around.
Zone B lost. The hunt is on. This is your end. Fight.
Oh, I didn't realize we lost C.
remain.
My bad.
Keep the pressure and you have them. The hunt has ended. Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Who's a Sly Fox? Marvin's a Sly Fox. I don't die during the hunt. Nice. Exchange.
Opponent claimed Zone A. You captured Zone B. 2 zones are yours.
We fall back to C.
Zone C lost.
I double pressed circle ages ago. Lost him. Lost sight of him. Oh, it has triple team shot. I'm gonna lie, I got punched in the absolute fucking dick for that.
1 minute. Victory is within your grasp. Fight. That's 2.
Had to prevent the triple. I wish I wouldn't have missed that last shot.
30 seconds. Stay on them. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Two down. Don't let up till it's over. Guardian, crush them. You strike as one. Zone A lost. Victory is yours.
Gamers!
You worked well together. Hang on to that.
Who's efficiency though? 3.14. Demon. Her nickname's Lucina, by the way. Not like Lucina as in Lucina like for you. Like John Cena. But you dropped the John and put Lou instead. That little ditty probably just got me copyright strikes on YouTube. Easy one to get might be AS Luna. You're almost at level for the dungeon. If you get 1300, you could probably do it. I think it's 1310 the entry point for the dungeon. AS Luna from there. The Ross is good in PvP if you got like the spinning up version. It's not as prevalent as it was. Zeros is still good for PvP. Palindrome I think you've missed out on now. If you can use it, like I did this pretty much my hand cannon gallery here. Time Lost Fatebringer is basically as good as a AS Luna or Palindrome. Annual Skate's quite easy to acquire. A bit of RNG, get it, but it's a world drop, so you can get that. Palindrome again, it's going to be out of loophole now. I don't know when that's going to come back. That's from the Garden of Salvation. I've only used it a few times at Crucible. It's a decent roll though. But like, you know, most of them have my hand cannons, Ace and Thorn, Last Word. Exotic hand cannons do the job generally. This is obviously very difficult to get if you're under-leveled. You need a master. The team knows how to do Master Templar. Add it on dual speed because I like double damage. Yeah, Crucible goes spinning up. I think there are builds you can do with it slowed down, but it's not my preference personally. But I think people can make it work with the added damage and the slower RPM. That's the drop cover screen. Yeah. By all means, like pop them in even my Discord, or you can DM if you want my opinion directly. You know, but I say less opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. Thank you for 2 grenade kills. That is going to be mad progress.
Captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. Together, nothing can stop you.
Yeah, double winning PvPs right now. I am by no means, like, for myself, like, amazing at PvP.
B lost.
But I know how to play PvP. I'm just not,
Zone C captured. Zone
I'd say, as quick as some people. And also, my positional skill sometimes is well off.
Zone C lost.
But my game sense is really good though.
All of you together, like I.
It's mainly my game sense that gets me through Crucible matches.
Press on. Well fought, Hunter.
Like sometimes I'm a bit overly zealous in Crucible. And I'll take on fights that I don't need to.
Captured. They hear the howls and know fear. Use it to destroy.
Me and Liv got the ammo. You see how quickly, like, I'll give you an example when Ace is good. I'll have to like change my exotic. I might do a couple of games of Ace just to show how good fucking Ace is in Crucible. It's nuts.
Another hunt will come soon.
I'm sure there are people moaning when it got nerfed, but when Ace in its original form was far too strong.
You captured Zone A.
So what happens is if someone's got a damage buff normally
Press on.
by the enemy,
That's 2.
their reticle's highlighted, so you know they've got like something. So you can tell when they've got charge with light or something. It's like a good visual cue. Ace kind of negated that a little bit when they had Memento Mori up. And plus you could disguise Memento Mori by changing your weapon, and it would keep the Memento Mori stack. But now, like, if you put Ace away, you lose Memento Mori until you get it again.
Calling it. Guardian. Crush them. Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
I didn't get my super. Sad. I'm glad I got those great kills early on, though. Anyway,
You worked well together.
yeah, I'll show you. Anyways, let's put some random shit on. Horn's very good as well. I can do a game of Horn, do a game base. Yeah. Because arguably it's the thing that makes Terror crap as well. Reducing its stacks, but they're fixing Terror, which is good. Long overdue. The problem is if they had to kind of address it in a way that it didn't become... Cammy's keeping it very close-knit. Demise. But I asked if I could bring other people and she said no. I got told, basically. I think keeping it like, yeah, we've got space for 2 and I've got 2 people who want to play, but yeah, it's a 9, unfortunately. That's why we just don't 6-stack though. That's good. 2 games I made 15% progress, so I'm happy with that. Getting those grenade kills and those melees off helped. Just gonna make sure my postmaster doesn't log up either. got a really good Reese-Walker I do want to try out actually. I might be able to get rid of this quick draw Vorpal one. I got almost the God Roll, but I got Slideways instead of quick draw. I got the Iron Reach and Slideways and a Magnum Rifle Barrel with a range masterwork. It's almost perfect. But... okay. Yeah, Mike, I'll show you Ace first, and then I'll show you Fawn. Fawn just feels nice. I know it does like the burn damage as well, and plus you get the kind of the oversoul thing you pick up and it reloads the gun and stuff like that. Can Hell join as well, Cammy? I know you don't want to make a full stack.
Show me your strength.
Oh fuck.
Zone A captured. Opponent claims Zone C.
That sniper's got my ass there. Just want to live.
Zone B captured. 2 zones are yours.
I'd push in if I knew where my trip mine went. Right. Memento's on now. And I got shot. If I get a chance when it's not so hectic, I might go, oh, show you why this is good. Obviously, the first thing is that aim down sight radar is active, which is valuable. Absolutely valuable information. Does lead to a tendency you get reliant on hard scoping, but
Zone B lost.
it's deleted, so where do you go?
Zone advantage is yours. Zone C captured.
Okay, cool.
Zone A lost. Zone C lost.
How did that not one shot?
Is not the end. Be vigilant. You've lost the lead.
Alright. Memento's propped. Just need a reheal before I peek out. Extra damage there from Mace. Memento absolutely just nuts. But yeah, now I can just like two and a half tap essentially.
Zone A captured. Opponent claimed Zone B. Opponent claimed Zone C.
I got one hit by some fucking Celestial Fire. What? Ow. Yeah, not the best showcase match, Mike. I'm just getting my fucking face kicked in at the moment. Oh, fuck off, you yachting cunt.
Zone C captured.
Drew FPS. Yo. Thank you for the follow, dude. Did I get the first part of your name pronounced correctly?
Zone A lost. Zone C lost. The wolf's howl may be the last thing you
I'm not really playing the objective at the moment, to be honest. I need to get on that. A bit more mindful of it. One bang flux grenade. Actually, that's one thing everyone was worried about, was flux grenades were going to be dominant, but not a lot of people using fluxes. I see. Alright, Memento's procced. That's an easy mop up if I can get up there.
Things have gone cold.
Oh, the fucking Dawnblade. But yeah, I can't make anything happen at the moment.
Opponent claimed zone C. Opponent claimed zone B.
Memento type 6. Yeah, fucked. Yeah, Memento's so strong. Once it's procced, it's so good. I should have reloaded after I killed that guy and I've lost my 6.
You captured zone A.
Let me go help Lou.
You captured zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, I didn't see what the arc stuff was. I knew they were all out, so I just couldn't see what their approach was. If this hammer is so in, I'm going with the golden gun.
They
Worth.
thought they had you.
Read that situation right. Right, let's freak.
Zone C captured. The fires are lit. Find your prey and end them.
Yeah, killing that hammer was key. I've not got Watercliff Coil. Daybreak's this side. I've got heavy. I can make something happen with this. I didn't close the gap as much as I thought I would.
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing. Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
I saw that sort of post-mortem kill on my feed. I was hoping it was the grenade assist though. I'll do though.
Zone A captured.
It's not fucking his Jotun. The thing, once you know someone's got a yacht and you know when to peek shoot, I like, I can just back away. So when you don't see it, then it's a problem. Oh, we're going to lose A. Don't think I can do anything about that.
Zone A lost.
I was hoping the blue would open the door.
Stand strong. Your opponent.
I meat shielded for him there.
Show them you
I
won't.
took the snipe for him.
3 minutes left. That shut them down.
Yeah, by no means a good game for me. Literally got collapsed. Tony Yayo, thanks for follow. Welcome, dude. You're welcome. All that new people have just sort of popped in as well and like said hello. I've lost my Twitch window. Where's my window of all my Twitch stuff? There it is. We do have a Discord. Pop in and say hello. We're hoping to do more stuff when Witchwing comes out. Likely it'll be after all like the world's day one raid stuff as well. So 2 weeks into Witchwing we'll probably start looking doing helps and stuff. But a raid, probably some seasonal activity stuff that people are gonna need help with. We'll just wait and see what kind of in store really. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing raid helps though. Just need to complete the raid myself and learn how to do it and stuff and know what the optimal is and stuff like that. Obviously make sure people have time to get leveled and stuff. Because by like the second or third day of the raid drop, people will have established strats and builds and stuff for that. And yeah, it should make taking people through raids for the first time, the new raid for the first time, pretty simple. Yeah, a lot of people say to me, like, you know, I go on LFGs and stuff, and I see people that say, "Oh, I've never done this, I've never done this trade." Like, I'm trying to find these people. I'm trying to like source these people, help them through stuff. And that'll be nice. It'll be fun to do. Probably like weekends, like just set weekends aside to do that. During the week is probably a bit difficult for me because it's like work. Work is normally a problem. Oh, very nice Titans. Have a look at Demise's Titan. Ooh. What is that shader? You made the P-Bog Boogie work? That across everything. There's such Amethyst Veil for the Bond. Okay, got it. There's such a shader with such an ugly name. It's actually a really nice shader. Actually, it works really well with its aesthetic. I'm probably the only hunter that's not gone full goth. I don't know what this look is, to be fair. It's kind of a... I don't know. It's just a weird thing. More of a thing than it is a garden. Oh, we're going to show you a former mic. Okay.
Iron Banner.
Oh, is this Fortress? Oh, fucking this one again? Okay. Fine.
And now, fight. Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone A captured.
I missed the shotgun shot. No.
Two down. 3 opponents down.
No, I've got no shotgun. Help me.
A powerful statement.
I still burnt.
Zone B captured.
Worth it.
Zone
Have you seen your hunter? You're on McDonald. Let's have a look. I got time to look at that.
You are in control. Show them what that means.
Not quite. It's very red though. I've got a traumatic experience of seeing a Ronald McDonald wrestling match video from Japan, and I'm forever scarred. That is not. It's not even hyperbole. I am genuinely scarred.
The howls are quiet. Return to the fight.
So it's the extra tick damage you get from fall, and that's what makes it effective. It also feels nice to use.
Zone C captured.
I haven't had a chance to get a kill and pick up the soul yet.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. Opponent claimed Zone A.
This level 7 is going to have a bad time in ban, to be fair, but we're like 27-8 at the moment. Fuck. It's No Time that absolutely destroys me. I need to probably try No Time and put it on and see how effective it is. I might as well go for a triple cap, why not?
Now you were the one.
Rude not to.
Finish the hunt.
Have fucking Vex. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but this has been my bad experience with Banner recently. It's like one good game, one bad game, one good game. It's like a steamroll. You get steamroll, they steamroll, you steamroll. It's like back and forth, and it doesn't keep you like a lobby that's balanced where you get close matches. I didn't even see him fire the bad omens.
Zone C captured. Zone B captured. 2 zones are yours.
I don't want to mercy though, because I do want to get this golden gun off. Optimize Rotanos.
I'm calling it. Guard
No.
rush.
Fuck. Only got one. I popped it. I had to pop it. I was just going to lose it, but
That's
um.
you won. The end has come, and here you stand. A battle.
How many coins have we got? 8. Okay.
words.
Alright. I'll probably do one more game and come off. Let me just let Cammy know. Yeah, I don't even want the Ronald McDonald clip from Japan. I don't even share it. I don't. It's like I think I saw it on Twitter, of all places. I left a comment somewhere. It was Twitter or Reddit. It was fucking bizarre. Someone's dropped me a message on Discord and I can't even see where it is. Got the +1 so I was here. Now look. Alright. Alright. Have a look. Yes. Definitely, that's the shader. That is the shader for it. 100. If Antarctic's still playing, we'll host Antarctic actually. I think Antarctic's still doing 2-man VOG attempt. So I think what Antarctic was saying was Gatekeeper's probably harder than Atheon itself. Gatekeeper has like a oh shit. I should use Messenger. I should just use a pulse. I'm not gonna even clutch on the hand cannon for this. I should mix up my guns anyway.
Iron Banner.
Improved my KD this week though. I thought I was playing bad. Was it on Tuesday? I thought I said it was playing really bad. I looked at my stats and overall it balanced out. It balanced out to where I should be. Basically I played like to my normal performance anyway.
You captured zone.
But obviously I had a few bad games in my Hunter, but I let that sort of get into my head. Now I've got Desperado. They lost the fight on B. I'm coming. Cammy's screaming like, we should be taking B. Don't go for church. I always try and lock down that lane. I don't push it. Just lock it.
Strike as one. You'd make an excellent scout.
Messenger's easy, to be fair, on this map. Use pulses more often.
You captured Zone B. 2 zones are yours.
I'll kind of rotate back here.
Zone A lost.
Bit of a sitting duck here.
You strike as one.
Some of the sword here. I don't know when Heavy popped so he could get us a refill on sword ammo. So I saw the rocket that was left on the floor.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, we got C-spawn, nice. It's harder to fight out of, but we've got 2 zones, which is the main thing. I'll leave Ash up there. I want to kind of go in a bit. Fuck, made a mistake. I got caught between 2. It was really silly. We should rush A actually. Try and get the triple cap. If we lose A, it's not the end of us lose C, it's not the end of the world. Losing B is more detrimental. I thought I had someone with me. Did not. I thought I saw like a green name, green thing in the corner. I thought someone was in the far corner and there wasn't no one there. It might have been as I spun round I saw the ammo box or something. I couldn't get there in time. Hammy. Because that person was weak as well. My shotgun should have killed him, but I missed pellet spread apparently. That arc web just forces us all back and running away from each other. Arc web changes on a warlock if you've got the right subclass and the right grenade. And it's fucking lethal. Fuck, I'm dead.
The howl of the wolf is not the end.
Annoying.
Be vigilant.
Let's just play, we should stay up here, we want to control this zone anyway. I'd say I'm ADSing a little bit too long a messenger at the moment, with because I was too used to having ace.
The flames have gone cold.
They push as I've got golden gun.
Opponent claims zone C. Zone A captured. 5 minutes left. Sound tactics so far.
Oh, I hope this still lasts while the storm chance comes around the corner. Got him, nice. Just had to not panic. Someone around here coming through. Desperado, someone else here.
You strike as one.
Ah, damn it. Desperado plus practice makes perfect and the sort of bottom tree hunter perks actually make it really potent actually. Find it really easy to land crit shots with it.
Zone A lost.
Take the trade. It's secure the zone.
Zone B lost.
Trying to montage, I tried to just throw a fucking air knife.
This is your end. Fight well.
I left him one shot late. Can. That's the problem not being on comms, because I couldn't tell that to Lee directly. She backed out thinking he had full health after killing me. I actually, shotgunned him, punched him, took all his health off practically. If I was able to sort of say that to her, she would have been able to react.
You captured Zone C.
That's the shame of that, not being on comms.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone B. Three minutes left.
Oh, that's slow. Fucking hell. Yeah.
Cut their momentum. Keep pushing.
Shit, everyone else has one more. I fired back up. Oh.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
And how you got his health back, though?
That's two.
Feed me ammo. Laggy fuck. Sorry, Lee. Ran out of ammo to help. I shotgunned the fucking brick. If we could just get on B.
Zone C lost.
So my preference on this map is generally AC spawn, or AC control, and then you force everyone onto B,
Zone advantage.
and then you just control it. You split the map in half the other way rather than this in this L shape. I find like control distance and L is a bit harder.
Zone A lost.
Because otherwise A and C just kind of flip all the time. Because either way, you still got to run across the map. Shit. Just feeding kills at the moment. So the only negative if I host Eladio is I don't want to distract him. So I'll see where he is in his run
Zone A captured. Zone advantage.
before I host him. Because if he's literally like about to clutch up the win, I'm gonna hold it off. If they're kind of like just starting or they're in between, then I think
Zone B lost.
using that golden gun there sucks.
But you'll be back.
Alright. Actually, I'll see how I did, then I'll back out. Alright.
Even after this defeat, your will is unbroken. I know it.
I need to find out why alerts weren't working as well, because gravity, but yeah, both, because all the follow alerts worked. I must have forced it, I threw at the end. Yeah, like I had all the follow alerts, but like the raids and stuff like didn't come through. So some of the tests it might be like the audio file I used for that was not working. Alright, let me just check where Eladio is in his two-man stuff and if he's still streaming. I know things around now he takes his dog, not that I'm stalking him, but I know before he end stream around now to take his dog for a walk. Ugh. It takes so long to go down my follow list. Yeah, I want to give Eladio a host. I think he may have come off stream and I can't see him. And no, I think he's come off. That's right, we'll get him another time. Oh, got a choice of two. I'm gonna host my day one raid partner, Mr. Pile Driver. So needs to be in my channel to do that. Which, so yeah, go say hello to Mr. Pile. There should be a generic raid command there. If you're on Twitch, pop that in chat. I'll see if I can get the link for. I don't think it matters to be honest on the other platforms. Yeah, go say hello to Pile, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. We'll do some Master Dog tomorrow with the day one team. Alright, peace, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.